Oh yeah, we got the ducks squared away this morning. Got them some water, got them their food. They doing good. Hey, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good morning, Shaw.
You doing good? Yep. And so I only see one egg this morning. Yesterday I got two. I believe I got two, and there's a couple broken eggshells in here. Here go one. Yep. We got one in this one. And let's check this one. There's none in there. So we just got the one egg today. That's cool. Oh, shirt got stuck. Yeah. So those were some of the broken eggshells. Daggone bug. Those are some of the broken eggshells from yesterday. Hey, good morning, y'all. Oh yeah, another beautiful morning. Hey, that's how I count my blessings. Another one. Looking like what's his name, DJ Khaled. Another one. Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Shoo. These rocks slippery this morning. Hey, last night I went skating. I got a lot of stuff to talk about for today, really. Hey, I sold my drone yesterday, y'all. I sold it pretty cheap because I just wanted to get rid of it because I never used it. So this guy came to buy it on Wednesday. He knew he wanted to buy it. He knew what I had, what my asking price was, and he came with a whole lot less money. And then he was like, I gotta go and get some more money out. I want it. I'll be right back, 15 minutes. And I'm like, no problem. Take your time. I got one more haircut to go. My haircuts take way longer than 15 minutes, y'all. So, haircut was over. I slayed it, of course. But, I mean, want me to tell you about the haircut? You want me to finish telling you about the drum? Anyway, dude never showed up. So I'm sitting there like, okay, really don't matter to me. I just take it back home. So then he says he wants it the next day. I'm like, I ain't on these games. But he showed up yesterday and he picked it up and he gave me what I asked for. That's right. It was worth that. I hate when people try and talk you down when they can clearly see something's worth more than that. I just didn't feel like arguing with nobody about what people be trying to do. It seemed like everybody always want to offer you $50 less than what you asked for. So I just bump it up $50. Nope. I put OBO on behind something when it's or best offer. I don't feel like I need to put firm. It's just a waste of typing. You'll know if it's firm or not when you make me an offer. And I say no. Yeah. Is that difficult? I mean, I could put firm, but it don't be firm. It'd be like, how hard is it gonna be to get rid of this item? Hey, but yesterday, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to, oh, look at that little chipmunk. Go ahead, little guy. You wanted to get in on the video too? Where'd you go? Dang, you slick. Man, you slick. Anyway, yep. I think I could have sold it for way more because I got a lot of oh. No, I couldn't have sold it for way more. I did feel like, I mean, yeah, I feel like I could have. I know I could have. But I just wanted to get it gone because I felt like the longer I hold on to it, the less it was going to be worth. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to hold on to it for a little bit of sentimental value. Like my first drone. But I'm gonna be honest, with technology advancing like it do for camera equipment, it's kind of dumb to hold on to it, especially when it's a high value item. Unless it's gonna be really worth something later on down the road. And that drone would not. If anything, it's gonna become ancient and people are gonna be looking at it like an Atari. Like, man, that was one of the first ones they had in the sky. Don't nobody use those bulky things no more. So for me, it was like, get rid of it. I barely flew it. I'm gonna get a new one. But the new one is gonna be one of these minis where you don't have to register it. I'm saying I don't fly professionally to shoot movies with it. And even if I did, the one that I had, that wasn't the one I needed either. Hey, this hill kicking my butt. There it is though, we got it. Yeah, so went ahead and got rid of it. I feel like that about a lot of my camera equipment, and I've been getting rid of it. I don't see me going into a hard photography, even though I do have a photo shoot coming up this weekend. Senior portraits for a friend's daughter. She's a senior this year. So we're going out to do her senior portraits this weekend. But for photography, I don't know, like, it's kind of like barbering. I guess I get stuck into a lot of arts where you have to wait for a person's opinion before you get to know how you feel. And so I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, and she said that the thing that makes a lot of people's lives unhappy at work is when they have a boss who they can't ever seem to hit the target. Like, your boss gives you a vague description of a task, or she was actually comparing corporate world to, like, what did she call it? I can't remember. But let's just talk about what it boiled down to. It boiled down to when you have a boss who it's like you never know if you're gonna be told you're doing a good job or bad, kind of like a bipolar boss. Like, they can't get it right a lot of times because they either ain't getting a good understanding from their boss above, and they always looking for somebody to blame it on, or they just don't know how to do their position, or it's just a business that's a startup and job descriptions are just all over the place. There's a whole bunch of reasons why this stuff happened, and all of it don't boil down to just having a horrible person above you, but sometimes it do. And she was just talking about how a lot of times that is the very thing that causes people like a lot of the stress in their life. Like, just period. And it could be that gets to you so much, or the uncertainty, and it could just subconsciously just be going on in other places of your life. I don't know why I went there. Don't know how I got all the way to that subject. But hey, we did. That was something that came up in a conversation yesterday, I guess. Woo. Hey, so I made contact. Oh, my tree. I made contact with the guy yesterday about the skating video, and he sent it to me yesterday. Hey, I thought that the dude was looking at me like I was bothering him when he was like, man, as soon as I'm done editing, I'll let you know. Nah, he was cool. You just can't understand a lot of people through text. Man, I think we might end up doing some work together. I followed him on YouTube. Name's Midwest Skaters. Yep, and he put the video of me up already yesterday. So I guess yeah, there it is. And I got the video. I put it up in yesterday's video. I'm gonna post it again because I ain't gonna lie, since I be playing my videos in the shop, I like that video. I done watched it like 100 times already. Hey, he did good. And I did good, I know, yeah. Hey, but I did. I felt great. That wasn't what I expected it to be because I was not expecting him. I remember. Yeah, I remember when I was saying, hey, I was skating and somebody rode up on me and started shooting. Yeah. Well, that was him. How you doing this morning? So that's why, like at the beginning of the video, you hear me say, you caught me off guard on that one because I was coming out the spin when I saw him and I was like, and then I started spinning again. And I didn't know he was recording me, but that was cool. And then the video turned out great. So I'm saying, thank you. It did, it turned out good. I want to shoot another one. Heck, I might try and pay him to shoot a few for me. Cause I love skating. And it's very rare that I find somebody else who can shoot video for me. I'm saying it's too hard to try and teach somebody. Sometimes I'd be wanting somebody to give me some pointers too. And that's why I'm so happy about this whole John Deere thing. Like, hey, every time I get to be around a video shoot, all I do is pay attention. I try and look at their positioning. I try and look at their lighting. What I'm saying is, these are free classes. And I'm getting it from people who paid a lot of money to get to these places. That's what I'm saying. Hey, people say it's hard to get the information. What I'm saying is you just gotta want information. If you want information, you can find it. All you gotta do is open your mouth and ask the question. And that's where the information begins. Once you question something, the information starts to flow if you're serious about getting the answer. What I'm saying is, what are you serious about getting the answer to? I hear so many people say it's because, you know, information is not there, that separations are there. And what I'm saying is, hey, that can't be the statement no more, not these days. And the reason I feel that way is because the information is there. I'm saying, I see people putting up posts on Facebook all day looking like they getting information from somewhere. Now what I'm saying is, you just got to do a little bit of research into that stuff to make sure that junk is true. Because if not, it just looks like it's making a fool of you when it come back and the statement ain't true. But then people just want to hold their positions. Even when they know something ain't true. That's what's going wrong today. People ready to stand firm on lies. Ooh, where am I going with this one? I don't know, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Boy, because the truth be hurting. And boy, I don't want to be hurting when I come out on these walks. I be wanting to have a good time. Oh, sometimes the truth come into the room and it make it hard to have a good time though, don't it? Boy, it's like you wasn't expecting that. I'm saying that you should expect the truth at all turns. Because it's going to smack you whether you want to see it or not. When the truth show up, hey, you ain't got no choice but to listen. The funny thing is, we just run around with our hands over our ears for so long thinking we ain't got to listen. What I'm saying is, hey, when it all catch up to you, them voices gonna be real loud. And it ain't gonna be nothing you can do but sit back and listen. Hey, what I'm saying is, some of y'all sitting back and listening now. A lot of times, that junk happen when we ain't got no choice. Oh my goodness. What's been getting down out here? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Buckeye. Hey y'all, this is off of a buckeye tree. And these are buckeyes. Pretty cool. First time I ever found one. I never knew where they came from. But Ohio is the Buckeye state. And guess what? Now I know why. We got buckeye trees out here. That's pretty cool. And I'm assuming it's not this one because it's dead. And wow. Whoa, I found it. Right there. Yup. This tree right here, yeah. This tree is a buckeye tree. I got 3 buckeyes this morning. Go Ohio State. Even though I feel bad to report, I just heard last night that Ohio State is below University of Cincinnati in the rankings right now. That's a big deal. Cincinnati never does that. I mean, at least that's what they said. I don't really be paying attention to all this stuff. To be honest, I don't even know what sport they're talking about. So, hey, but I still passed on some information that was true. Hey, that's crazy. No, football. That's it. I ain't watching, though. I don't be caring about. I barely watch TV. Give me a break. How can I keep up with what sports on TV? Heck, I'm serious. I missed all of last year's basketball season. I normally catch at least a game or two. But ever since COVID, and they put that junk in a bubble, I don't know. I ain't really watched nothing since. I watched, I told you I fell asleep on a football game the other day. Yep. Best rest I had in a long time. Hey, y'all. I got 3 Buckeyes. Hey. I got 3 people to give them to, too, now, don't I? I sure do. Ducks. No, I'm just joking. Show them to the kids this afternoon. I've never found a Buckeye before. I don't know why the animal that broke them open even broke them open. What was the point? That's pretty cool. Now you know what it make me want? The candy Buckeyes, the little chocolate with the peanut butter in the middle. And that's what the candy looks like. Hey, that is so cool, y'all. I don't even know what a Buckeye is, but I found 3. 3 Buckeyes for me. Buckeyes. What? Buckeyes. Hey, this looks tight now. I'm glad that piece of rock moved from here. That looks pretty good how it's flowing through right here. Even with this low amount of water. Well, what else happened yesterday? Yesterday, I slayed some heads. Hey, today, Friday. I'm about to slay some heads today. And I got some good ones coming in. Man, every Friday I have some good ones coming in. Hey, every time I come in, I have some good ones coming in. Or else I ain't got no reason for going in. But yeah, today, I got a packed day from start to finish. But I mean, I expect it. I actually be more shocked when I don't have a packed day. But only shocked because it's like, wow, I'm about to be able to get something done outside the shop today. It don't bother me. People be talking to me like, bro, when you got free time? Huh? Yeah, you mean me time? What you want me to do with that? I ain't got nothing. You can't expect somebody to give you everything. I feel like whenever I give my all. But I ain't giving you everything. I'm saying I'm gonna give my best. I'm gonna give my all. But you can't have the rest. I'm saying. If we talking about work, my office hours are between 9 and 5. Okay, that's a lot. I'm saying if you want to talk work, my office hours are between 9 and 5. You need to see me at the office. No, I'm just playing. Those are not my hours. People be calling me up. Do you work by appointment only? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I wanted to get my son in before a dance tomorrow. No. That's going to be a hard one today. Especially when you call it 7 o'clock in the evening. It's like you only gave me, what, 5 slots, 4 slots between, and I'm sure since he's in school, what you gonna do? Let him skip school to come get a haircut? Hey, I ain't gonna say I ain't had that happen before. Oh yeah, I used to have people pull their kids out of school like it was a dentist appointment before COVID. Like, we got a dentist appointment we gotta get to. They just be like, we have an appointment we have to get to, and kid be out of school. And it's like they 2 hours up. That was the only slot you had. I'm like, don't do that. Get their butt back in school. We leaving town on Friday. Oh, I understand. It's like a dentist appointment. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to treat me like a dentist when you want to. Ooh. I tell you, Sometimes people's haircuts take a little bit longer. Some people, boy, I tell you, it's like once I put somebody in my chair, I can't let them out until I'm happy with the cut. It ain't about them. It's me. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't happy with it, they can't go. That's a no-no, a no-go, a no bueno, all of that. Man, now I want to find one that ain't been open yet. Wonder what's opening? Squirrels, raccoons? My money's kind of on squirrels. I heard somebody over there. But then why did they open them and then not take what was inside? Like they was disappointed. Hey, so today, I'm about to try and make it to the pool. This will be the first day I made it to the pool this week. And I actually feel like I got the time to. Think I want to. I don't know. I'm feeling good though. Definitely feeling good. I don't know why I'm looking down so much. I feel like I'm watching my step, but I ain't watching where I'm going. Which one is worse, y'all? Is it more important to watch your step or watch where you're going? I feel like to me, it's more important to watch where you're going. But there is always a time where you need to watch your step. But I tell you what, if you're only watching your step and you ain't watching where you're going, one day you're going to run out of steps. Then you're going to have to double back. And that's called a waste of time. So what I'm saying is, keep your eyes on the horizon. Watch where you're going, and you'll see the big bumps coming up in the road. And then all you got to do is learn to maneuver the small ones. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Look to where you're going. And then don't even count the steps, huh? Just take them. Boy, I tell you, that's the hard part about any process. The waiting game. The steps that are needed to be taken. You got all these steps that you have to take along the way. And boy, if you count them, it just make them steps long. It make them steps long when you count them. Boy, I tell you, that's how I felt when I used to run back in the day. Yeah, I don't run no more. Hey, that's funny. Two different meanings. Okay, so anyway, back in the day, I used to run. And I used to run 6 days a week. I would run 5 miles a day and then 8 miles on the 6th day. And that junk, it used to be one of those things when you was counting, that was the hard thing. And I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one reason why my knees busted up now. But I ain't know about no pool back then. I had to learn about it. And now that I know about a pool, go back and run, I would be a fool. That junk for my knees is so uncool. I wish they would have taught me that back in school. Because yeah, I went to Sycamore, we had a pool. Everybody used to laugh at me back then and called me uncool because of the school that I went to. Boy, y'all see what I just went through. Yep. And now I'm sitting here trying to force my kids to know. Don't pay no attention to that. Pay attention to what's in front of you. That chalkboard. Oh, they ain't got chalkboards no more. That shows my age and I've done it. They like, what's chalk? Hey, that stuff y'all play with on the street. That's chalk. Yeah, we used to use that on. Oh, y'all don't even play out in the street no more. I forgot. Yeah, and now y'all video games got y'all playing graffiti on video games. Now I'm watching court TV and seeing y'all cleaning sides of buildings with toothbrushes. Oh man, I know some of the things I see on TV, right? Yeah. I feel like I should have been a lawyer. Oh yeah, I could so do that. I could. And I'm gonna tell you, so I had I had to go to court for hair cosmetology. I got fined. I didn't. I had took over ownership of a barbershop, but I didn't. And he didn't get the cosmetology license, so I applied for the cosmetology license, but the shop wasn't in my name. So I just put the cosmetology license in my name to try and help out the cosmetologist, which now she worked for me, and now we doing everything legit. But back then, it was just a takeover. It wasn't a hostile takeover. It was a welcome takeover. But either way, when I walk in the room, it's kind of like that's what it is. It's a takeover. So I end up in court. And when I was in court, you know what I did? It's right. I took over. Well, I want to tell you about that. Hey, it's actually public record. I'm serious. They stenographed, whatever you call it. Stenophobe. I don't know what that means. So if that means something wrong, I apologize. I just made that word up. Anyway, they documented the whole thing, and I ended up winning the case. And the lawyer even came up to me afterwards, and he asked me, he said, hey, have you ever thought about being a lawyer? I was like, no, too much school. He said, man, you should really think about it. I'm like, you heard my answer. You get them to change the requirement for being a lawyer, and I'll go ahead and think about it. Hey, that's kind of how it happened with barber school. Yeah, that's how I got my barber license. Yep. Or not my barber license, my instructor's license. We ain't gonna talk about that one. But hey, I did the right thing. See, and that's the thing. It's not hard to, see, this is what I'm saying. When you're not lying, it's easy to go in and tell the truth. I went in with all the documentation. They couldn't dispute any of my questions. And I'm saying the lawyer, even though he was trying to give it to me, hey, let me tell you, when he walked up, he shook my hand and was all, hey, we gonna be good for, don't worry. It's just, this is nothing formal. Hey, good thing I came prepared for formal, because he told me it wasn't gonna be formal. Then we got in there and I had to say objection to stop a conversation. How much more formal could it be than that? I'm up in that boy objection. They like, you can't say that now. I'm like, well, he's saying stuff that ain't true. You have to wait your turn though. Oh, okay. I thought this wasn't nothing formal. Oh, well, hold on now. Yeah, I walked up in a t-shirt. Everybody else in a suit and tie. I'm like, yeah, but I did that to show my character. I wore that t-shirt because it said Air Force Retired on it. And what I'm saying is I had core values. And so what I'm saying is I just hit them with integrity, because integrity was on their wall. Integrity means to do the right thing even when nobody is looking. What I'm saying is I did that and I proved it, and it was easy. And I'm saying as long as you have the proof to go along with it, you can't just be saying, you know it's true, you know it's true. Hey, we got through. I tell you. But what I learned is by doing that, you could also put a target on your back, because they felt like they was right. But what I'm saying is I just showed them, hey, y'all got the wrong person. I did what was right. Basically what was wrong was when I got the license, they was like, well, all these fines from the past, they come to you. I'm like, no. Why would you give it to a licensed individual? It's like, you make me never want to be licensed again, especially for something that I don't even have. I'm not a cosmetologist. I was doing that for somebody else who worked in the building. Anyway, don't get me started, y'all. And we got people right there. Let me get up off of here. Oh, well, I'll wait, because I don't know which way they gonna go. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in yet again. It's your boy and your friend, feeling like you're next to Ken. Hey, hopefully we gonna be out here tomorrow to do it all again. Oh no, I dropped one of my Buckeyes. All right, you guys, y'all take it easy. This your boy, and I'm out.